Hi guys, this is the first in a series of video tutorials that I wanted to produce for you so you can make use of some of the technology tools that are available through EUSD to help out with your classroom and also with parent communication. And the first one is creating a website with Google Sites. And what's going to happen with these is after I produce it, I'll open up the lab after school a couple days. You can come in and try them out, and I can show you a few more tips on how to make better use of them. So the first one we're going to do is Google Sites, and the easiest way to create a Google site is to go to your email. And then on your email, there's Google Apps right here. This little looks kind of like a little window. If you click on that, you'll see some of the different apps that you can use. Great way to get to Calendar. And then click on Sites. And then you're going to create a new site. I have several that I already created or that I already make updates. So, but you might not have any, or you might have one or two. So you click on Create. And then right here, you're going to decide what kind of template you're going to use. And the template is the site layout. It's not the look of the site. We'll get onto the look, and that's themes in just a minute. So you're going to select a blank template. You could also go to a gallery and see some of the other kinds that are available. But we'll do blank template. Type in the name of your new site. And as you do that, you'll see right down here that this is the web address for your new site. So if you want to give this to parents, you could. Also, if you create a site, I'll link it directly to the school, so the school website. And then you'll select a theme. This is the look of your site, and you can always change this anytime that you want. So once you've created your site and you have it the way you want it, you can look through some of the other themes and change it if you want at any time. So I'm just going to select rounders. And then if I go down to more options, down at the bottom, the site category, don't worry about that, that's for businesses. But site description, you might want to add some descriptors about your site. And I'll put Apple and iPad, just because that's what we use a lot. All right, and then you'll click on Create. And that'll take just a few seconds for it to create. And once your site's created, it will create a home page for you. And this is where people will come to when they first land on your website. And to edit that, there are several different editing things. The first button is the edit button, which is the pencil, and you'll use that whenever you want to edit that particular page. If you want to create a new page, click on here, and this last one is more actions, and we'll see more of that in just a little bit. So let's go ahead and edit this page. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on the little pencil, and it looks a lot like most typical editors. So you can just type in and add more text. I'm just edit that right there so we can see that. Then what you want to do is, if you want to add an image, let me show you how to do that. What you do is you want to create a space above the text, and I'll show you why in just a moment. And then right there, right above the text, you see I put a little space right there. Then I'll click on Insert and go to Image. And we're going to need to upload an image. So we'll upload an image, and this uploads it to Google Drive. Search on your computer for the image that you want. I suggest you give yourself an image folder before you create your site. And then let's say I want to, because it's a computer lab, I'll insert the image of the computer. And this uploads it to Google Docs. And then click on OK. And here's my image. It's quite big. I might not want it that big. You can change the size of it. I'll make it small right there. And this is the selection. So if you select off of it, you'll see that bar disappears. To do the properties on an image, you just click on the image and this little bar comes up. So you can have it on either side if you want. Change the size. You can actually do a scale size. If you click on that, it'll put it 100%. That's a full size of the text box. And then the next thing I really think is cool is word wrap. So if you select on the image, this little thing right here says wrap text wrap on, you want to click on that, and what that does is that makes that text kind of wrap around the image. And then once you've added your text that you want, you'll click on Save. And this just give you a general idea of how to look. If you really want to see what parents will see when they come to your website, if you go to More Options, you can click on that. And you can go down to View Page, Preview Page in Viewer. And this is what people will see when they first come to your web page. All right, let's go back. Now, one of the important things about a web page is that it's dynamic. You want people to come back frequently. So we're going to create an announcements page, and a great way to do an announcements page is through a blog. So we're going to create a blog. So if you click on Create Page, we're going to create a new page. I'm going to title this blog, or you could say, let's do class blog. And then we're going to go right here, and this is the template. This is the type of page. And you could have a regular web page, which is like our home page. We're going to be using an announcements page, and an announcements page works just like a blog, where the most recent entry goes right up to the top and it saves all the other entries that you've already created. So we're going to do announcements. A file cabinet is a spot where you can just upload files to and people can get them, so it might be a good place to put homework or something like that, or announce homework, or you know, flyers, different things like that. A list page is just kind of what it says. It's a list of different different items. So maybe you want to list the students in your class. I don't know if you want to do that, but maybe you want to do something like that. And then a start page, that's for businesses, so we're not going to worry about that. So we're going to do an announcements page. Put this at the top level, and that's the location. That's the location on your website where that page is located. Okay? And then click on Create. And it'll create that. It takes a moment. And then here's the class blog page. Now there's two ways you can add a blog. You can use the edit, or the easiest way is to go to New Post. So we're going to click on New Post, and that'll bring up a new post for us, and give it a title, our first post. And then right here, this is just like editing the home page. Just add the text first, and then what you want to do is you want to give yourself a little bit of, give it one space there, because I'm going to add an image. Go up to Image, Insert Image, and we have to upload another image. I'll go ahead and upload this little girl reading. And maybe this is a picture that you took in your class, or maybe of a student's work or something like that. So here's the image. It's very big, so I'm going to make it small. I'm also going to turn text wrap on. Now let's say I want that image, the text to go on the other side. If I just tell the image to go to the other side, it'll put the text wrap on the other side, which may be something that you want to do. There, I'm going to get that. There we go. Make it look a little bit better. And then go ahead and save that. And then here is that. Now the class blog actually, there's the class blog page, and then each one of the blog posts really is its own page. So let's create another post. And this will be our second post. And here's our second post of information. Click on Save there. Now you'll see how over here under class blog there's two new pages, the first post and the second post, and that that'll work in case you have a really long blog post that you wanted to add. You could do that, and that would make it easier to find. So let's go back to the home page, and on the home page there's a way that you can put a little snippet of each of those posts. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go to Edit. I'm going to go down to the very bottom of my thing right there, and I'm going to insert recent posts. And from class blog, short snippet, that's so you can do a medium snippet or a full post. So I'm going to do a short snippet, so they just get a little bit. They'll see the title, and include a thumbnail of the picture, which is a little tiny picture of it. Make a border, recent announcements, I'll include that title. And then I'll go ahead and click on Save. And that's going to add those. Now you don't see it there until you hit hit save. So we're going to save that page. And then you see right there how this is here in this little space right there, since it's not been, we're not viewing it as a viewer, it doesn't quite show up. But let me go over to view as preview as a viewer, and you'll see the little pictures show up right there. So we've got all the recent announcements on our home page. Now if they're reading something and want to see the full post, they click on it, it'll take them right there to that full post. And then back to home. Last thing I want to show you is how to share. It doesn't do any good to have a web page if you can't share it and other people can't see it. Right now, this web page is only viewable by me. So if I go up to share, it's going to ask me about sharing. And I want to change this. I don't want it private, only I can access. I want to change that so that you can make it public. You can say anyone with the link. Public means that anyone in the internet can see it. And if you have a lot of parents that are going to be watching it, that probably is okay. You just have to be careful with what you post. This anyone with a link, only if you can, if you send this. So that also might be a way that you want to do it. So it's not searchable. This is even more limited. Just if you have an EUSD account, you can see it. Same thing each time, it just gets more and more restricted. So I'm just going to make public access for my web page. I'll click on save. And then that will create that. So now that's done, and I'll go back to my Computer Lab website, and here it is. So if you have any questions, please email me. Also, I will post in my email when I send this what day after school we'll meet. So if you want to try this, or if you want to add more to it or change things, you're welcome to do that. I'd love to see what you got. And also, as soon as you get a website up, go ahead and email me the web address for that for your classroom, and I'll post it on our school website. All right, thanks a lot, and happy website creating.